do something you're very passionate about. And don't try to chase what is kind of the hot passion of the day.
People
constantly seek criticism.
Yeah.
A well thought out critique of whatever you're doing is as valuable as gold. And you should seek that from everyone you can, but particularly your friends.
Welcome back, Wealth Tubers. In today's video, we're diving into 10 common money habits that the wealthiest self-made millionaires swear by, and the best part is, these are habits that anyone can start using right now. Whether you're looking to grow your savings, build wealth, or just get smarter with money, these tips are practical and achievable for the average person. So, make sure to stick around to find out how you can start implementing these strategies today. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on building your financial future. Each one of us starts out with a unique set of advantages and disadvantages, but self-made millionaires are people who reach high levels of wealth without the help of a large inheritance or trust fund. Self-made individuals start from scratch and build their wealth over time, beginning first by mastering basic money skills like budgeting and moving on to saving and investing after that. As the financial planners who work with self-made millionaires know, the money habits of the newly rich are practices that just about anyone can learn from, no matter your financial situation when you first start out. To gain insight into how self-made millionaires manage their money, let's explore the financial habits shared by the wealthiest clients that could also apply to the average person. Only his wealthiest self-made millionaire clients who have not inherited wealth or trust funds. These clients have an average net worth around $6 to $8 million and range in age from 40 to 55 years old. These are individuals and couples that started with little, explains one financial expert. Some worked right out of high school to start their careers and worked their way up, and some graduated college with $50 in their checking account. No matter how these clients started, they all use the following 10 habits to grow and maintain their wealth. These practices require time and discipline, so it's suggested to start with one or two now and incorporate the others as your financial skills improve. Here are the 10 habits that wealthiest self-made millionaire clients have incorporated into their financial life.
They avoid debt.
This may seem obvious, but avoiding debt is a key habit that can significantly improve your overall financial picture. Beyond mortgages on their homes, many successful individuals focus on reducing and eliminating all other forms of debt. If you want to build wealth, you cannot waste money on paying interest on consumer credit, such as credit cards and even car loans, one expert advises. Since most credit cards charge notoriously high interest when you carry a balance, prioritize paying off balances in full each month and on time to maintain a good credit score. Only charge what you can pay off and steer clear of store credit cards, which often come with low credit limits, high interest rates, and limited usability.
They buy their cars and plan to keep them long-term.
For the most part, cars depreciate in value the moment you drive them off the lot. Self-made millionaires often choose to buy, rather than lease, new cars with plans to keep them for an extended period. By holding onto their cars long-term, they can use the time between car purchases to save cash that would otherwise go toward monthly payments. If you need to finance the car, pay it off as quickly as possible and plan to keep it well after the loan is paid off.
They have emergency funds.
Having a solid reserve of cash for emergencies can make a significant difference. If unexpected expenses, such as urgent car repairs or medical bills, arise, a readily available rainy day fund can help cover them. This avoids the need to rely on high-interest credit cards or personal loans. Many financially successful individuals keep 6 to 9 months' worth of expenses set aside, though financial experts typically recommend 3 to 6 months as a baseline. However, it's important to tailor this to your cash flow and remember that any amount saved can be helpful. This is one of the first steps in building a solid financial foundation.
They invest.
Once they have built up an emergency fund, many financially successful individuals create organized investment plans, whether in stocks, bonds, or exchange-traded funds. He suggests setting up a monthly or bi-monthly automatic transfer of cash from your checking account into an investment account. This way, You can forget about having to remember to manually invest, and you can then learn to live on the funds you have available. Most clients do not miss having that money in their cash flow, allowing them to use those invested savings for future car purchases, vacations, or other short or long-term goals without incurring additional debt. As a general rule of thumb, you should save at least roughly 20% of your income each month. This 20% goes toward your savings plans, emergency fund, retirement, and investments. How much you take out of your paycheck to invest depends heavily on your income and investment goals, but getting used to living without that 20% is a good start for both your savings and your investments. Before you invest, make sure you know how much risk you can take on and the time frame for when you'll need the money. If you are in your 20s or 30s saving up for retirement, you can generally take on a little more risk in exchange for aggressive yields because you won't need your money for several decades if you plan to retire in your early 60s. For those in their 40s or 50s, their investment time frame for retiring is much shorter. Therefore, they are generally more reluctant to take on risk, so to better protect their money.
They take advantage of everything their employer has to offer.
It's worth looking over your employer's benefit plans thoroughly. Companies offer more than just retirement plans that can help you save money and even invest to earn more. Leveraging some of the following benefits can be beneficial to you. Employer retirement match. If you can afford to do so, make sure you are contributing enough to match any employer contributions. The match is essentially free money. Employer life or disability insurance. Your employer's group plans can offer significant savings compared to buying these policies individually. Employer health savings account, HSA. If you qualify for an HSA, some employers will match your contributions up to a certain amount, and your contributions are tax-deferred. Employer legal services. Check if your employer plan offers legal services. If you need estate planning documents, such as wills or trusts, using the legal services offered in your benefits plan can save money on attorney fees. Employee stock purchase plans, ESPP. If your employer offers an ESPP, you can typically contribute a percentage of your pay into the plan to purchase company stock at a discount to the market price. If you feel confident about your company and its stock, this can be a cost-effective way of investing and building your net worth.
They don't try to keep up with the Joneses.
Keeping up with the Joneses is a typical way people dig themselves into debt. But living beyond your means time and time again eventually catches up to you. When building wealth, it's important to fight the need to have the latest and greatest gadgets. So much money is wasted on constant upgrades these days, which can cost you both money and lost opportunities. It's only human to want to compare your life to others, but take another look at your lifestyle and budget, focusing on what's most important for your own personal goals. These are your needs and wants that truly matter to your bottom line and happiness.
They utilize tax deductions.
When possible, many successful individuals try to minimize the taxes they pay. This includes finding tax savings in areas such as retirement plan investments, home mortgage interest, charitable contributions, college funding, and health savings accounts. Make sure you are participating in the plans and programs that offer multiple benefits. This is an area where it is helpful to consult a financial and tax professional.
They look for other income streams.
Many financially successful individuals diversify their investment portfolios with assets such as rental properties that provide passive income. While the average person may not own multiple properties, there are other rental opportunities that can offer a source of passive income with minimal effort. Ideas include renting out a room in your house or apartment, or renting out your car while you work.
They start saving for their kids' college early on.
College savings plans, like a 529 plan, help individuals start saving for their children's future education early, reducing the financial burden years later. The long-term benefits extend beyond just saving for tuition. These plans also allow tax-free withdrawals when the money is used for college expenses. By getting started early, you can save a significant amount of money in future cash flow and tax savings. It doesn't take much to get started, but the power of compound returns can be incredibly beneficial if you have time.
They seek advice.
Lastly, Many financially successful individuals make a habit of being well informed about their money. They have a basic understanding of their earnings, what they own, and how much their investments cost. For many, saving and investing money can be intimidating and confusing. Fortunately, there are plenty of free online resources to help guide you. Finance apps like Mint and YouTube channels like Rule 1 Investing offer educational content that can be accessed on the go or from home. If you're seeking one-on-one guidance from a financial advisor, it's important to ask about the fees they charge. They should be transparent about their services costs and clear in explaining your money and investments. Your advisor should be both a partner and educator for you. As you can see from these 10 habits of wealthiest self-made millionaires, there are many moving pieces involved in having a solid financial plan. Embracing opportunities to pay off debt, save, invest, and learn, while avoiding potential pitfalls, can make a big difference in your ability to build wealth. Many self-made millionaires started by reducing their debts to increase cash flow and build their rainy day fund. Once these were in place, they were able to incorporate other investment habits and grow their assets. No matter how simple or obvious a money habit may seem, the key is sticking to it. Discipline is key, and with it, you can build the financial future you desire. Thanks for watching, Wealth Tubers. Remember, building wealth takes time and discipline, but with the right habits, you can get there. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to build your financial future. See you in the next one.